everyone, Blapature here, and welcome back to another episode of Storytime with Blapature. And today we have Skymin again and me telling you guys stories. Skymin's gonna start ahead.
Okay, so one time, Carter and I were out of school because we had to go get a drug test for our job. They were like, you gotta do it by this point. It was like the last day we could possibly get it. So we got out early, and we decided there's no point in going to school, right? So we were like, all right, so let's just go out and around and like go to shops. So we went to Goodwill because I needed to look for some costume items. And I was like, I was looking for a costume for Dipper because I was needing to find the vest, Dipper from Gravity Falls. And I ended up finding something pretty similar. So, I got it, but obviously I got it from the men's section because there's probably not going to be in the females. Anyhow, I grab the vest and I go up to the cash register, and the lady there, like, sees me with the vest because it's small. I'm kind of small. It's actually smaller than me. And she gives me this look, and she's like, did you get this from the boys section? And I was like, I got it from the men's section over there. And I have no idea what this lady's asking me. She's like, She's like looking at me like disapprovingly. I'm like, what is your, like, I'm thinking, what is your problem, lady? So I buy my thing, and Carter and I walk out, and he's like, you know what she was implying, right? And I was like, no. And he said, she was implying that you were buying that for your child. Okay, so I don't have a kid, obviously. I was 17 in high school. I'm not an idiot. No, I was not buying that for my kid. I was buying that for myself.
And the slight fainting voice of the fans can be heard in the distance about Skymin shippings. I read the comments. I know what they think.
Your turn.
Okay, my turn. So, in my school, we had to take English class forcefully, and I'm that lazy guy at English class. I don't speak at all in the class, don't do anything. I'm the laziest guy. I sleep in the back while there's English class. I'm that lazy in the class. Because I know whatever the teacher's going to teach, I already speak English every single day with my friends, so it doesn't really matter for me. But there's only one thing that I really like doing in the English class, so I attend to those, and that's role playing. We need to role play as the things we are giving. Make like a tiny little sketch about the things we want to do. And the thing is this, a police officer comes and inspects a situation of a guy getting hit with a bike. He has a purple shirt on the comic, so I obviously don't have a purple shirt on. We have school wearings that I have to wear. They are green. But I really don't like wearing them, so I have a purple shirt underneath. So the next thing I know is I'm with my really Russian accent speaking friend who plays as a police while I play as the guy with the shirt. We reenact the story, but we spice up the things a little. Basically, what I do is that, instead of telling that I got hit by a car, I say that two cars hit each other. Then the guy with the purple shirt inside came out, murdered the other guy, and ran away. And then I was scared, so I hid my bike inside like a bush or something. And then he just says thanks, then turns around, then I take out an imaginary gun, shoot him in the back. Then I suddenly start removing my shirt to reveal the purple shirt inside. But no one else knows that I have a purple shirt inside. So it ends up all the girls looking at me really weird because there's a boy in middle of the class taking off his shirt. And when they say the purple shirt, no one understands anything because they don't understand my accent. And teacher ends up laughing and trying to explain to the kids. The end.
Okay. Okay.
That's literally what all the people says.
Ooh, I do have one other story that is school related. It didn't happen to me, but it did happen to someone I knew.
I'll just go for it.
Okay, granted, I didn't like this person, but there was apparently this guy who had like severe ADHD, and he didn't come to class one day. So the story that I heard was he was sitting in French class, and he just kind of went off the deep end, and like he pulled his pants down. He just outright like flashed somebody. Yeah, he obviously got suspended for a while.
Oh my god.
This is the same crazy idiot that tried to hit Carter with a chair.
Dude.
So, yeah, you can tell I didn't like this guy.
Well, I feel offended now because I did hit someone with a chair in the past. But that person was a bully, and the teacher wasn't looking, so I get to throw the chair on his face. No, I'm not
I don't
gonna
know,
tell
like, he went, like, crazy. Like, they tried to attack Carter in the locker room and everything.
It's real stupid. In my life, the bullies were really weird. Because basically my DNA makes me the biggest nerd in the existence. Not by being a huge nerd of doing nerdy stuff, but by size. So in the end, it's like a fight between me and the bullies. It turns into a really weird competition. It's like five, five tiny dwarf-sized bullies versus me. But those are stories for another day, and this will be make it to the end of today's Blapature Co. because I don't have another story that is funny enough to tell, and I just got killed by a Gibbous soldier, and I hate my life.
Oh, I have one other story that literally just happened to me, and people are probably going to see it before they see this video. I was recording my spy contract, and obviously I'm leaving this in there. There was a Gibbous soldier who was doing exactly what you think a Gibbous soldier would do. You want to take a guess?
Rocket jumper shooting at you?
Yep. He was just standing there shooting rockets at people with the rocket jumper. I
So
just
that's
walked
why it
straight
didn't
up to
took you that
him.
long.
Granted, I got killed because like a pyro or some class came in like right behind him. So I ended up dying, but it wasn't by him. But yeah, you gotta love the people who try and kill with the rocket jumper and the sticky jumper.
Before the updates, reflected rocket jumper actually damaged the pyro, so I ended up killing myself with a rocket jumper rocket.
Okay, I think we should end this.
Yep, we shall end this. As we go on, it's just going to be get into an infinite story loop, and it's going to take like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And no one can stay that long. They're gonna fall asleep or melt it and get liquefied in the middle because it's really hot still. God damn it, Vetter, why you have to do this to me? Okay, that's it for this episode. Blah blah, subscribe and leave a like and comment like every other YouTuber does, and I don't care because I just want you guys to be happy. Bye!